document before us.
Chair.
Yes, Senator Sifuna.
You know, IG, we were doing very well. I don't know what has changed. We were doing very well. The letters are here. You just need to table it. And the clerk was already ready to receive. This committee is a committee of security. We understand. We have been through these things before. If you want us to see things in camera, we can kick these guys out. But we need answers for the people. And IG, you know, when it comes to matters of public property, there really is no secret there. There is no secret. It was a police station. It's now going to be no longer a security installation. We just need answers for the people of Nairobi. We were doing so well, Chair. I don't even know where this issue of 7 days came from. The documents are here.
I agree with you. We were doing so well. I don't know what happened along the way. I think Senator Mogeni brought a little bit of confusion. So let us, for purposes of neatness and tidiness, we have agreed to give him the IG 7 days to prepare the documents requested by you, Senator Sifuna. And since he cannot table them now, we give him 7 days to table those documents, and then we interrogate this matter once we are all furnished with the documents. I think that is probably the most tidy way to go about it. Otherwise, we'll just be confusing each other the way we are confusing each other now.
So is it your direction that we adjourn this matter?
We adjourn this matter,
okay,
and address it once we have the documents, all the letters.
Before you adjourn,
yes, Senator Umtata.
This matter touches me personally because my private office is on Taj Tower, which is next to the police station.
Yeah.
So, in fact, when the commotion began, even the police officers were just ambushed. Some of them came to my office to say, what is going on? And the community, the Upper Hill community, in fact, I'm trying to advise them to approach you as the Senator of Nairobi to come and raise the issue in the Senate. I felt I was conflicted because I'm right there. And I'm telling you this idea that the patrol post in Kenyatta or whatever can serve us, it cannot. The day Kibet Bull was abducted from my office, I literally ran to that police station to make a report. It's next door. Imagine if I had to go to Kenyatta or to Kilimani or to Kipira. And the police post may not have the services that a police station has. So the idea that that police station can just be casually closed and removed is an issue that is anathema to some of us. So what is being disclosed here is disregard for the people you represent, who includes me in this matter. And so I think this matter should be given the seriousness it deserves. And if possible, I would request this committee to inject any transfer of that title deed to these entities, to issue a resolution that until this matter is resolved here, there should be no transfer of that title deed. I don't know if the committee has got the capacity to do that. I don't know, but that needs to be done. Because this is a very, very important matter. And if you look at the kind of establishments, the kind of properties in that area, very high area, it cannot sit without a police station. They cannot sit without the services of security. So we are very, very worried as people of that area.
Senator Umtata, I think we've agreed we are going to handle this matter once all the documents have been furnished to the committee. So let's give that opportunity, and then we can interrogate it even further. Because we can't do it halfway. We have to have the information in detail and in writing for purposes of the committee.
Chair, the danger that the Senator of Busia is raising is that by the time those 7 days are over,
the insecurity
matters might have escalated to the fact that to the extent that the title is gone. What preservation orders can you issue so that we stall this process? Because we need to understand, as he has rightly said, who these people are and why we are transferring public property to private entities.
I think members, we can internally look at the status of the property.
Yeah.
And then once the documents are served with us, we can actually answer those questions and see how we can be able now to take action on whatever you have said. If that is okay.
Senator of Nairobi. Senator of Nairobi, sorry, Dullo, you can proceed.
We should request also your appearance. Immediately you have submitted your documents so that we can fast track the conversation.
As we deliberate, Senator of Nairobi, I think as per the submission by the IG and the title holder of the police station, I think I remember him saying that it's held by Treasury.
But
it's held in trust by Treasury. So should we also request that when we're interrogating this matter, that the PS Treasury also appears so that he can also answer to some of the questions?
The best person, Honorable Chair, because the PS for Treasury was just a trustee for the National Police Service, and the response from the IG is that they were implementing a cabinet resolution. The best person would be the principal cabinet secretary, the PCS, the Honorable Musalia Mudavadi, to be able to advise us how cabinet resolved to. Yes, this is the Principal Secretary, State Department for Internal Security and National Administration, via the letter dated 20th June, informed my office of a cabinet approval authorizing the transfer of subject parcel of land to Africa Trade Insurance Agency. So the best person here to explain the cabinet resolution would be the PCS.
PCS. And also the Attorney General provided a legal basis on this matter. Will it be prudent also to have the Attorney General explain the legal rationale behind the transfer?
That's why we wanted those documents first, Chair, so that we can know who we need to speak to for what.
Very well. I will be giving a ruling on this.
There's need to preserve this land. If you have got the power to do it, I would request you do it. Because it will be futile to come here when the land has already been transferred to these entities. I shall be pounding water in a mortar.
Very well, Honorable Senators, I've heard you, and we need to proceed because of time. I'll be making a ruling, Chair, on that
Chair,
matter.
Maybe we need to invite PCS
Okay.
and Attorney General to our meeting once the documents are with us.
Very well.
Yeah.
We shall be making a detailed ruling on that.
Yeah, Chair, maybe what you
Senator
do,
Mugeni.
now that we have had presentation from Amutata, as soon as we release them, we can remain behind for a few minutes and see whether we can do some preliminary report on the issue of preservation of the property for the adoption of the house.
Very well. Thank you, Senator Mugeni. Honorable Senators, we're going to go to the last item on the agenda, which is any other business. But before I open up the floor for any other business, I want to inform the committee that we have received a letter from the Honorable Kipchumba Murkomen, Cabinet Secretary, Minister of Interior and National Administration. And he notifies the committee that the scheduled appearance before the Senate National Security, Defense and Foreign Relations Committee coincides with the Cabinet Committee at which my attendance is required. In view of this unavoidable scheduling conflict, I have nominated the Principal Administration Secretary for Internal Security to represent the Ministry of the at the Senate session. The Principal Administrative Secretary will be accompanied by the IG and Director of Criminal Investigation, who are well seized of the matter under consideration. I'll provide the necessary briefs and clarifications to the committee. And he has attached the response to questions before the committee. Senators, we finished.
Chair,
But according to his apology, he has nominated the Principal Secretary. And I think we have discussed here that we wanted both the CS and the Permanent Secretary. So I think that is, the Secretariat wanted me to read to the committee because we have discussed and deliberated this matter and resolved that we will have both the CS and the PS. But given the circumstances, if we do receive such a letter as a committee, do we abide by it, agree to it, or we still insist that